And once again, dudes, this is Emil from Code Conspiracy, and welcome to another Adobe Photoshop CS5 tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna be showing you about the the history brush tools. Now, the first thing I wanna say is this: there is two history brush tools. Let's say we did go ahead and just make a lot of, you know, lines here on our picture. And as you might know, there's a quite limited amount of times that you can use the control set. Sometimes it depends on how much you've been doing. So if you selected new tools a lot and you just painted a lot and you didn't like it, then you'll probably only be able to go back one time. Now here is the thing that can help you. The history art brush basically deletes everything you have typed in and makes the original picture. So I'm gonna, as you can see here, I took my history art brush and make the pixels pretty big. So if you go ahead and make them small, uh, like that, you can see that it deletes the content that you put over it and makes it the original look, which is pretty useful. Let's say that, yeah, as I told you, if you did use too many tools. So the next one is called an history art brush. This is quite different. It's making it look like a paintery of oil, basically keeping the colors. So right now I wanna go. You can choose different ones, as you can see. I'm probably gonna go ahead and try some different ones, but you can use different ones on different things. My bet is that most of you are interested in make it look nice and pretty. So the smaller picture pixels you use, the more will look like the original. So you can see here it looks a little bit like the original picture that we had. So you can go ahead and now play with these tools. If we make it even smaller, actually. So you can see the smaller it is, as I told you, the more realistic it will look. So here it looks, I wouldn't say it looked realistic, but it looked more realistic than when you're using more pixels. So the smaller pixels you use, the more, uh, would stay to the regular picture. And if you even zoom out, it would look like the normal one, but it's not. So we're gonna make this actually look a little bit more like a painting. So we're just gonna do this. So whenever we're working, we want to select pixel size. This is good for now. See how this looks. This looks pretty good actually. So let's say that we had this picture colored, right? There's only a few parts that you want to look different. So the thing you're gonna do is that you're gonna go ahead in here and choose a different style. I'm gonna use this on that well, I'm gonna try and go ahead and see if I can make this more nice looking, like the sun. Um, we're gonna go ahead and use smaller pixels. All right, this looks more pretty. See if we can go ahead and just use this for his. If we can go ahead and actually take this one up here and make it smaller and just use it for his face. So his face looks pretty, and then we're gonna go ahead here and color the rest. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and see if I can make it smaller. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a lasso here as we learned in the last tutorial, and I'm gonna make a lasso around his face, cause I'm gonna go ahead here and select my history art brush tool, and I'm gonna make this more pixels than the other parts. Actually, I'm gonna make this one. See what happens. So if we go ahead and as you can see, it would still need a little bit more work, but as you can see, you can manipulate with the pictures by doing this. I would still say this would need a little bit more work. So as I told you before, I'm gonna go ahead and select the border kinda of the face. You see where the color changes, and then gonna go ahead here. Alright, so now I have it selected basically. So I'm gonna go ahead here and use the history art brush tool to make this look more pretty. And then I'm gonna go ahead here and take my lasso tool again and border this part off, cause this is the only part I want to touch. So the other parts were made in 80 in 11 pixels. So I'm gonna select this as well and see if we can make it fit in. Let's see. Alright. So if I go ahead now and try to release this, as you can see, it doesn't fit totally in, but it's way better than it was before. So you can try to go ahead and watch me doing this, and then you can try go ahead and make it yourself, so it looks more pretty in the end. But this is just a basic result. If you were to use a lot of time, you can make it look much better. So basically, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, it helps a lot, and I'll see you next time.